Hi, it's just me. Please excuse my voice, because I just cleaned my room for this video. That's why I have a blocked nose. So this is about the EXP GDC Beast Mini PCIe and Express card to regular size PCIe adapter. I'll just call it the graphics card adapter for short. It comes with this Express card to HDMI adapter cable, and this cable to connect up the power supply to the graphics card adapter. So these parts came in this box, and they were wrapped in this anti-static bag with a warning that says, "Please follow the guide installation." But the problem is there were no guide installations inside the box or online, so I had to look up some videos. I also bought this separately. This is a mini PCIe to HDMI cable, just for testing purposes. Now the video cards I'll be using include the Radeon HD 6570 with 1GB frame buffer, as well as the Galaxy GTX 760 with 2GB frame buffer. The power supply I'll be using is this no-name brand GH Power supply. It has 550 max output watts, and that's not even continuous wattage. That's max, so it's not a very good power supply. The reason why I'm using this power supply is because of this 20-pin motherboard connector. My other power supplies have 24 pin, but with this one you can remove 4 pins from 24 to expose only 20 pins. Okay, so I have my Radeon HD 6570 connected to the graphics card adapter, as well as the power supply connected to the graphics card adapter. So they're connected by the CPU power pin and the 20-pin motherboard connector. So the last thing I need to connect is this Express card, which goes to the side of my laptop like this. So the laptop I'll be using is the Thinkpad x230t, and I'll be turning it on. So the fan is spinning. I'll be logging into ZorinOS. Seems to be working. Okay, so it still thinks it's using Intel Ivy Bridge. But it can still detect my Radeon HD 6570, so I'll fix that up later. Now I'll be trying this on Windows. This time I'm booting into Windows. Windows 7. Okay, seems to be working. It seems to recognize the graphics card, the AMD Radeon HD 6570. Now I'll test some games using the graphics card adapter. This is BioShock 2. It seems to be running well on medium settings without the latest graphics card driver. Back to ZorinOS, and I'll be testing Mindtest. I connected the GTX 760 to the graphics card adapter, as well as the extra cable that provides PCI power. Now I'll be turning on the laptop. That's how loud the fan is. Doesn't seem to be working on the other monitor. I'll try Windows. Doesn't seem to be working for Windows as well. I'll try a different laptop. There's a problem with using this compact Presario CQ40, and it's to do with the mini PCIe card. So this is where the Wi-Fi card is used. And as you can see here, it matches up with the screw holes, so you can hold it in place. This is the mini PCIe to HDMI adapter. When I put it in, there's no screw holes to secure this in place. I've already tried turning it on, and the graphics card fan spins inconsistently, so I assume that there's no continuous power going through this connection. So I can't use this laptop for testing. This is the Thinkpad x100e, and as you can see here, the mini PCIe to HDMI cable fits into the mini PCIe slot where the Wi-Fi card was. and works in the upper screen. I have to log into ZorinOS because I only have one Windows key and it's linked up with my Thinkpad x230t. And it seems to be working. Now I'll try the GTX 760. I connected my GTX 760 to the graphics card adapter. And I'll be turning on my Thinkpad x100e. It's not as loud as before. And that text always appears when you boot up your graphics card on the desktop. Try pressing Ctrl-Alt-Delete to get to the BIOS. It doesn't seem to be working. I've already tried installing graphics drivers for the GTX 760 on this laptop and the Thinkpad x230t, and they still don't recognize this graphics card. So I can confirm that the GTX 760, in my case, does not work on the graphics adapter. So do I recommend the EXP GDC Beast Mini PCIe and Express card to regular size PCIe adapter? And the answer is, it depends. If you know that your graphics card and laptop combo works, then you should go for it. Otherwise, I'd recommend building a gaming PC instead.